Well, hello, Kev Knights here, welcome back to the channel. It's going to be a bit of an update today on our establishment, because a lot of you have been asking what's going on with the dealership. I haven't done an update for a long while and I apologise about that. We've been really busy and I've been doing videos about other stuff, but I do want to do an update. I need a bit of your help actually on a couple of things, so I'm going to ask you a few questions and see if you can help us out. Oh, hold on. So it's now October. I mean, we moved in here January, when obviously, you know, when we were doing all of the roof and the doors and, well, everything actually, but we sort of started trading properly in October. So we've now been here trading a year. And I mean, it's going really well. We don't regret doing it at all. We really like coming here every day. But we thought we'd do a little bit of an update with different bits on what's going on to update you, maybe get a bit of your help, because, you know, every day is a school day and I do need some help. We've still got...
What is that?
That's really good timing. I was just introducing the video and you're standing there with a sign saying...
Is it all spelt right?
Thinking of selling your car. Call up. That looks amazing.
You know what I'm like with spelling? Is it okay?
That looks really good.
This is your one.
Oh.
My one's the other one.
Look. Oh, that's handy. Well, that's all right.
We buy your car. Call us.
Well, we'll see which one.
Buy it.
We'll see which one works best. Obviously, you know about the Golf. You know about the Suzuki. There's nothing interesting in here. They're all just projects that haven't been finished. And Claire's Range Rover. You know, so you know about. So we're not really doing anything about cars. This is more about the site and what we've got going on. We've still got the pilot. People are complaining at me about the flooring, because the flooring in here looks horrendous. A few people have complained.
That'll be a few years before we get around to that.
No,
You've got to dig up the floor first.
No, well, I know, but that is going to be on this video. A bit about the flooring, about the ramp. We're going to do that, but we're just going to hoof that sign out, because you eagle-eyed viewers a few people have said about this sign. This sign has become
harsh, eagle-eyed.
They're all eagle-eyed. They notice stuff that I don't even know is going on in our own business. This sign has become there's a method to it. They're the really dirty rags. They're the semi-dirty rags. So there's like a pile there's a hairdryer behind there. I know everything is. That's my rucksack. Be careful with that. It's got an iPad in there.
Oh, sorry.
But this sign, so this sign has been sitting here ever since we've moved in. It's quite one of them expensive wobbly signs, which we are now going to put that sign on and put it out the front, because we do get quite a lot of people that drive past here, and they've come in and asked us if we want to buy their cars. I'll put a couple of pictures on the cars of people that have actually driven past and we've bought and sold them. Some lovely cars. So we're going to get this sign. Thank you to this sign from Josh. This sign has had a few owners, car dealer owners actually. Dicky Boy, who unfortunately is no longer with us. There you go, look, cars wanted. And probably got his old phone number on there. Yeah, so and Josh, who was at the old site, actually let us have that sign. He said, yep, take that away, I don't need that. So we're going to put our number on that sign and put it on this grass bank, because this is a busy road out here. And we're going to put it on there and hopefully generate some cars, because just getting good cars is becoming very difficult, really difficult. You know, nice, low owner, good service history, just nice cars, which, as you know, we like to sell, is getting very difficult to find. So if you've got a lovely car and you're sitting at home watching this thinking, I could sell my car to Kev and Claire, by all means give us a tinkle, because we are looking for nice cars. But for now, we're going to get this sign out. I'm going to put this down here. Should we give that a yank out, or are you just going all in straight away? I think it might be a both of us job.
Ah, okay.
It's like, it weighs like 1,000,000 tons, because the bottom of it is full of
water.
It's full of concrete.
Oh,
I think.
Should be water. That's what that is.
Really?
Normally water.
Definitely not full of water.
Do you
want to just lift a little bit up to see if you can lift it up? Put it on the...
It's actually heavy,
It's really heavy. Well done. But it has got a handle, so I think that's... Oh, I got my hand stuck.
You have a call to action.
A call to... But
that's a thinking.
Right.
So it's like you're not really... I suppose if it's call us, that is a call to action, I suppose.
Or
this one's more like we buy cars, call us. It's a bit more like call to
courses.
action.
So can I just ask one thing?
Yeah. It's red, I know.
What's that? Looks.
Sorry. It's not supposed to be.
Why is it red?
Well, Tony, when he gives you the picture, it's red. So when you send it to somewhere, normally...
They make it grey?
No, it's the background is grey. So when they print, but whatever that did.
It's really fast. I'd still be thinking about it. I would. Look at that.
You were like, right, no, you did it. You said, Claire, you sort that out. I like that.
Yeah,
Would
you
be
did
good.
it.
I don't
That
know.
looks mega.
I don't know what this magnetic thing is.
What do you think? What do you think? So we've got that one there, one side, thinking of selling your car. And we've got that one. What are you saying?
What sign do you like best? Because I did this one and Kev did this one.
I wish you hadn't told people which one you
They
did.
already knew though, because
just...
I said about the call to action.
Oh yeah, they did, you're right.
And I said, oh, mine's got a call to action. But actually yours has as well. Call us.
They always side with you though. It's a bit upsetting.
No,
I'm getting a
they
bit of
don't.
a complex about it.
No, I'm just genuinely interested to see what people think. Because you learn.
I like my one.
That's how you learn, isn't it?
I like my one because it looks a bit plain. But if your one had a VP sign that wasn't in red, I prefer that one. But the problem is the background is grey, and our background is normally grey, so you're not going to see the background unless that was slightly darker grey.
It's supposed to be slightly darker grey.
It is, isn't it? Because I like the little green bit on the P, and it's.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'll get another one.
You get another one, okay. Well, we will happily use that one.
I thought that would come out grey.
Yeah, let's go and see where we're going to put it.
I don't really understand how logos work, because every time I've sent that to everyone else, it's gone grey.
There's something.
But I don't understand it enough to understand why it does that.
There must be something in the editing of it. I'm going to put my camera out here.
We buy the right car. We buy nice cars. No, because then that puts people off. They'll be like, oh, they might not think mine's nice. So,
I can try and drag it actually if you want.
No, I'll be all right. Just do it slowly. That's all.
Oh, I'm dragging it now. Oh, I can't drag it. It's going to completely uproot.
Oh no, I've got the.
Oh, we can swap. It's going to uproot. Oh, I made a hole like a golf divot.
Just do it slowly.
Got it. Okay, just do little bits. Wow, there we go. Look. So the sign's out. Right, enough of that sign. So, where I would like your help is, people keep asking about the ramp. The ramp is still not working, and it's because of the floor. And that's because I'm getting inundated with different opinions about the floor by different builders and this and that and YouTube videos. So my question to you is, because this is what I would like to do, because of these uprights here holding up the roof, obviously, I would like to, and you tell me if this is correct, because the floor, because of the different slabs that have been put down on this flooring, as you can see, there's this line here, which is exactly where the ramp was going to go, because that's the only place it can be upright. It's very close to where that old slab meets the new slab there. But my idea, what I would like to do, is cut out like a 4 or 5 foot square around where the base of this is going to go, including underneath this upright. So get a couple of acros, like put an acro here and put an acro here, with probably with like a railway sleeper or something going from one acro to the other to hold that up. So that pillar is sort of suspended, so we can go underneath it and, you know, cut out a block underneath it. So there's 2 big new blocks, new bases of cement there, which will support the new ramp. And I mean, as far as my idea is to go down beneath the concrete base at the moment, so the new blocks, or so the new squares, will go underneath the existing, you know, tie it in as well. So it's all entwined with the old cement base and have 2 squares. But I'm being told that that wouldn't be strong enough. Oh, almost like it would be. So some people are saying it would be stronger and better to cut out one big channel, a bit like what has been done before underneath the Suzuki. So instead of 2 separate new bases, then it's just got one long one. But obviously that's twice the amount of money, twice the amount of work, and twice the amount of time and everything that we just haven't got. If we had loads of money, we would just sell this ramp. I made a mistake buying it. We buy an H-frame one and put a new one in, but it's just more, thousands and thousands more. We just haven't got the money to do it. So I would love you to say whether it would be okay to just put 2 new 4 5-foot square bases of cement down. Obviously go 8 inches down, splice it into the current cement base, let it go off for 30 days and then plumb the ramp in. That's what I would like to do. If that wouldn't suffice, then please tell me what you think we should do. Because we've got to get the ramp up. It's every day I could use that ramp, and I don't. So that's far as that goes. I mean, as far as the actual dealership goes and running from here, it's working really well. We've had lovely customers. We've had some lovely cars go out. I mean, could it be bigger? Yeah, it could be bigger, but because of the way that we operate, we almost haven't filled it up still. The little sales office works really well. It's a really nice place to be in here. Oh, Claire's been hoovering. Bless her. But we still haven't got the pictures up on the wall, so I'm sorry about that. It's still a bit plain, but it's a nice little place to be. So we do feel lucky to have it. Really lucky to be here. We're really happy here. But there's just other things going on. You know how it is, new business and stuff. But the ramp is definitely a big thing. I'm going to try and do the flooring on this episode as well. Or at least some of it. Now that sign is gone, so I can actually get to the flooring because the sign is now out there, and it's going to make loads of people want to sell us their lovely cars. And that's pretty much it. So I think the next bit, hopefully, on this little update will be doing the flooring. We'll try and get onto it this week. Well, look at the little Suzuki. Isn't that looking good? So it's flooring time. So you saw the pile of flooring over there. I've got the black out, got the grey out, got the little ramps at the front out. So I'm going to take a couple of hours off and do a bit of flooring. And I'll tell you what I've chosen. I'll tell you why I've chosen this flooring. Loads of different reasons. But I mean, the main ones are, and as you can see, this floor is fairly horrendous. The size of some of the holes is hard to try and... How can I show how deep some of these holes are? It's hard to try and show how bad it is, but you can see how bad it is. Look, it's really bad. And for me to put some sort of self-leveling coating on here, I'd have to completely gut the workshop, get all the cars out, can't go in here until it's gone off. It's just a bit ag for me, if I'm being completely honest. But it's not only that. Yes, once them coatings are down, they do look nice, but they don't look as nice as what I think that flooring looks like. If you look back on these pictures of my garage at home before we came here, you look at these pictures, you look at the difference whilst I was doing this. You look at the difference of this picture, of this Porsche, of the before picture, sitting on a horrendous bit of carpet because the concrete looked awful, so I put a bit of carpet down. And then you look at the pictures afterwards, it just looks so good. And it's so easy to lay that I've decided to go for it in here again. Now, don't get me wrong, I haven't got enough to do the whole floor at the moment because I only bought a certain amount when we first moved in here. And the plan was to do a little bit, work out how much I needed, and then carry on. Well, I think we all know that was about a year ago, and I haven't actually done it since. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be a bit of an over-exaggeration. It's not going to be the finished example by any means, but you can hold on, let me put that up there. You can see that bit of horrendous flooring there. Look. You can see this bit of horrendous flooring there. I mean, that hole there, it's like 1/2 inch deep, that hole. It's just full of craters. I lost a screw the other day when I was taking the car apart. I couldn't find it for ages, and it really annoyed me, and it made me think, as well as a couple of subscribers have said, Kev, sort the flooring out. Sorry about that. I lost that screw. It really annoyed me, so I thought, right, I'm going to do the flooring. I'm going to do at least this bit. But to get all this level, contaminant-free, to paint it with something else and actually make it look nice, I just can't be bothered with that. And it's just, this is literally it. This is going to be a bit of an over-exaggeration. But all that unlevel floor, that's it. Job done. You know, it's just, it's so solid. Literally just go, that's it. You know, we went for the, I think, what is this, 7mm thick, I think this is. We went for the solid stuff. You can get different grades of this. You can get stuff with hollow backs, which is a bit cheaper. But I want to be able to jack cars up and stuff on this, so it's solid. You know, it's not going anywhere at all. So this is exactly why I went for this one. We got this from Garage Floor and Direct. We'll put a link in the video for this, because the guy Alex there, who sort of runs that place, it's a local business. He sorted us out with the flooring for the workshop at home, our garage, and he's helped us out with this as well. And we've got a discount code for it. It's been nice enough to sort that out for us. So if you want to do this, they've got so many different flooring solutions, whether it's for your shed, for your gym, for your, they can sort of put your logos on them, which we're going to get some VP logos on some of these. I just haven't done because I'm not that organised, but we'll definitely put a link in the description below for them guys. So if you want to sort out your flooring, you can do it too, because he's such a helpful guy. Give him a ring. All right, so what I'm going to do, now I did this, if I remember rightly, so you get these little ramps for the front of it, so you can drive up nicely and then join the rest of it like that. Now what I plan, because the front of this is all mushed, I mean there's a big old hole there, so I can't put it down because that's going to look horrendous in it. So I'm going to start it from just about here. I'll paint that again so it's grey, so it looks a bit better. But I'm going to get these ramps now. I'm not going to lie, because about 6 months ago or something stupid, I think when I was doing the flooring in the office, I started doing this little bit to try and work out where to put wet, because you could get all clever. You can measure the squares and then work out exactly where it's going to go, because you want to make sure they're sort of central square in the middle, and then at the edges, almost, if you could get them half and half, so you cut off half a tile one end, cut off half a tile, so you don't lose a load because of wastage. But what you do with these, because I can't be bothered to get a calculator out and work all out of this, I'm just literally just going to plant these down. Oh, they do give you a handy little hammer, which is nice, because it is literally just stick them together. Job done like that. Get the grey and grey. I'll quickly do this bit, fast forward it. Right, there you go, look. So all that is, you want to leave like probably a couple of centimetre gap at each corner, because it does expand, especially in the summer. You don't want it kinking up, so you want to leave a nice gap like that. But that's pretty much, so this one here obviously is going to come down there and round there, so you want to make sure it's got enough of a section for one whole tile to go there, the shape of it. And it's going to be the same here. Pretty much one whole black tile is going to go there, and then it's going to go over to there. But I might not do that bit completely. That's another lovely thing about this flooring. You can start it and stop it where you want, because it's not like you're about to put skirting boards underneath it. It's not like laminate flooring, you know. You damage a tile, you just pick the tile up and replace it with another new one. But you can see like the start of what it will look like already. If I show you pictures of when I did it at home in the garage, exactly the same. I'll show you the start bit there, and then I'll show you the here, which is what it looked like when it was done. I mean, you look at the difference. Hopefully that's exactly what this is going to end up looking like. But at this exact moment, it was a little bit off the cuff. This is so off the cuff that I've actually forgotten my stand to cut the floor tiles. I actually cut it with a saw, because I prefer cutting it with a saw than a jigsaw. Most people cut them with a jigsaw. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how easy it is just to do these floor tiles. In fact, it's so easy that if you watch this little clip, this is my little Mia when she was 4, helping me out, bless her heart. Well, we're just going to add a load of them just quickly and see what it looks like, and see how far we get with our little bit of flooring. Well, that's pretty much as far as I can get. What I've had to do, because I've forgotten my bench and I can't cut anything. For the benefit of the tape, I've just laid them ones down there so you can see what them ones are going to look like. The one over here as well isn't cut because it's right up against the wall, so I need to cut sort of down there just to give it sort of a couple of centimetres. But so what I did when I first measured up this flooring, I measured up to try and do half of the workshop, because what I would like to do, I wanted to get up to this beam here. I've sort of thought about putting like a backdrop curtain or something along there, which you could draw to make that completely white, and then maybe end up having this as like a photograph area, because the flooring makes everything look so good. And you know, when we've polished our cars and stuff, the lights look really nice on our sales cars, and in the winter when it's a bit drab outside, sometimes they don't look the best. So thought about doing that, and when I ordered the flooring, we worked out the spacing, but then I changed sort of 35% of it to grey only to do the office, which is why I've come up short. So I think what I'll do tomorrow, I'll bring my bench in, I'll cut them bits in, we'll get the golf out, we'll use them couple of, I think what we got, 6 black and grey left, we'll use them on that side as far as we can go, work out how much we need, and then just see what it looks like, I think, in the daylight. Yeah, that's what we do. Well, that's the next day. I've quickly, just off camera this morning, I hoofed the Golf out. I'm actually becoming quite attached to that Golf. I'm starting to really like that car. I've done underneath the Golf with the little bits that we had left. That's as far as I can get, unfortunately. I can't get quite to where I wanted to because we need to get some more flooring, but that's all right, we'll get some. I've just started cutting these ones. For some strange reason, I prefer cutting with a handsaw. I mean, most people will use a jigsaw to do this. It's probably a lot easier, but we're not going through a big bit of wood, and I just feel like I can get a straighter line with a handsaw because it's really not a lot of effort. But I just thought I'd show you, hold on, let me put this down. As far as cutting the tiles and measuring them to get them to where you want to go, I've left about an inch gap down the side, as you can see there, just for expansion. And to me, trying to measure where they've got to go, because you need to measure from the furthest point, obviously, because that's going to be where this floor tile ends. Measuring blah, blah, I just get a bit confused. So if you turn the tile over, get the furthest point to where you want it to be, where you want it to line up, which is on here, about an inch off the wall, as you can see. Furthest point is there. Get back to the furthest point on the tile that you're joining to. If you can see the furthest point on this tile, let me make sure you can see down there. Hold on, I'll just zoom in. There. So the furthest point on the tile joining tile is going to be that little grey bit there. So you make a little mark where that's going to go. See that line there carries on. Then you shift it over for the other side, joining that up there, so it makes a line, joining that up there. Same thing here. See that furthest point there going across? Can you see? Get a straight edge, nice bit of wood, as long as it's straight. Draw that line on that tile, and then cut along that line, and then when you turn it over, join it, it'll be the perfect size. So we'll quickly cut that. Then I'll just finish off any little stragglers with my file, just to puff them off there. Make sure it's nice and straight. Nice and straight, look. And we'll come back over here. And then when we put this down here, hopefully that will join on there nicely. And there you go. Nice straight line carrying on all the way through. So we'll just do their marked ones and then we'll finish off. Well, there we go. That's the first stage of the flooring done. I've officially run out of flooring, so I'm going to have to go and get some more. But for now, I mean, I think that looks mega, really. Don't you? If we stand back, put a little picture of what it looked like before and then what it looks like now, I am well happy with that. So Do you know what? Before we laid this flooring in the garage at home, we had a massive problem with damp because, I mean, we didn't put the concrete slab down. I'm guessing there's no damp-proof membrane in it. We had a real problem. All the walls kept going mouldy and stuff. The roof condensated really bad. And then when we put this flooring down, it stopped all of that. It sort of acted as like a damp-proof membrane, I suppose, because it's plastic or rubber or whatever. And I mean, it made a massive difference. So I'm just going to say thanks to Garage Floors Direct again for helping us out with the flooring. It's nice to support local businesses in it. They were really helpful. I'm not going to lie, I nearly went to like a bigger place when you just Google garage flooring and it comes up, and luckily I managed to find them. So what I'll do, I'll put their phone number in the description of the video below. I'll also put a link straight onto our discount code, so anything that you order, it will automatically apply the discount. It's nice, isn't it? It's a bit help for them. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a car in here, make it look all shiny, put a car there, take a picture of it for the thumbnail, see what it looks like, and see what it potentially might look like if we were to put a background up there and make this sort of a photo area. And then we'll get on to the next video. Might be the little Suzuki because the Suzuki's coming along, but who knows, we'll see. That's Graham in his Thai van. So I'll just say thanks everyone for subscribing, thanks for your likes, thanks for watching the videos, thanks for all your comments as always. Hit that like button if you like what's going on, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot, bye bye bye.